everybody. Today's gonna be a chilly one today. It is 57 currently. It's around 6:18 maybe, I don't know. Today's Flanders. We're adding 7 more baits, I believe. But that means that's 7 more baits we gotta put cameras on, 7 more baits we gotta grease. So today's baits might take a bit longer, and I will see you guys down at the bait shed.
All right, we're 10 in. Good morning. We are 9 for 9, and we started a new one. So, or restarted one we hadn't baited in, I don't know, probably 5 years. But we liked the spot, so this year we decided to go ahead and do it. This spot here is Horseshoe. Last year we killed a really neat bear here. Our buddy Bill Pope shot it. Had a good story, lost his glasses, shot the bear, dropped it on the bait, and it was just a good bear. And Tucker might have a picture of it. He can put it in anytime now. So it's been good. It's cool, cloudy, windy. So we're headed on down the road. We'll check in a few more. Well, we just walked into to Green Mile, and I was looking ahead of us. I seen a bear on the bait. She stood up and looked back at me and Jagger. We were probably, what, 15 yards away? And car going by right now. But anyway, she started hoofing and 3 cubs ran up trees around us. So Jagger and I decided that we wasn't going to walk on into that bait with 3 cubs in the trees right around it. So we were pretty close. I just toss the bait on the trail so we don't have to go back. We're not going to go back and get that card. And Jagger on the way out said, yeah, his heart was still beating a little bit fast on there. So what do you got to say, Jagger?
Well, that's always something you got to think about. You're walking into a bait with bears, and especially baits that have, sows and cubs on them.
Got to be careful.
You got to head on a swivel at all times.
Yep, you got to look ahead. Got to look ahead when you're walking in. You can't have your head down walking in. I'd have walked right on top of her. So that's part of it. That was kind of fun. That was kind of neat. We're headed on down the road
now.
All right, this is what me and Jagger were trying to beat today, but we had a few other little projects. It's raining. Don't look like it's gonna stay very long. It's breaking up in front of us. That's good. They're calling for rain today. I was afraid we might be doing the last 8 new ones. We're gonna start up today in the rain. That never works very good to wash all our scent away. So hopefully this rain will at least hold off till tonight. Get some of that scent out there in the woods for a while. So we're headed up to 281, well, 32K, then 281, and we'll check in later. All right, we're at 281. We're putting 2 big 5-gallon bucketfuls in it today. It's been wiped out every time we've been in here. We're going to take a break for lunch here in a minute, and we've got 3 more ones to check the baits, and we've got 7 we're going to fire up today. So we will give you a end of the line countdown on how many were hit when we're done, and we might show starting one of the baits up, restarting one of the baits. So we're going to go eat lunch and see you down the road. All right, we wrapped up checking baits today. We had 25 baits checked that had been baited before, 24 hit. We started an older bait that we hadn't baited in years. We cranked it back up today, and we put in 1 new one. It was a really good day today. So now, we're not done yet today. We have 7 more baits to fire up that we've baited and hunted for years, but we waited a week to fire them up, and we're going to do that today. So we will check in on one of them down the road, and then that'll probably be it for the day, except for the wrap up at the bait shed. So we'll talk to you later. All right, this is the first time we've been up the Hutton Loop Road this year. Beavers have decided to build the water level higher than the road along here. That's always nice. I'm surprised they let this happen. There's a big gravel pit back here that they haul gravel in a lot. But it looks like the water level is at least a foot above the road. That's what these rascals will do. We've had places where you can't even get through anymore because of these. Well, anyway, that's just something I thought I'd let you see. Well, even so, our day is done working on the bait line. We still have chores to do around here. Well, this evening, while Jagger is putting pictures on folders in the computer and going through all that stuff, I'm going to be unloading that little shed into the pickup, hauling it down to the main cabin. It's a lot of the stuff we use down there, mostly Joelle's stuff she uses, but it's time to get it down there so we don't have so much to do when they get here. So I will show you all that. All right, didn't seem very long on the time lapse, I'm sure, but I unloaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 totes full of kitchen stuff, some boxes, some other things, some roasters, all this stuff Joelle will have put in nice and neat. It'll look great. I won't say any more. She'll do the before pictures and after pictures, I'm sure. People seem to like that. Another thing we're going to end up doing is, she's always complained, and I don't blame her, she's not getting any younger either, that them tables are too low and they're not tall enough for her. she has to bend over all day when she's preparing meals and stuff. So what we're gonna do is what we do on our show booth and our tables. We put some PVC pipe on the legs and raise them up a couple feet. So hopefully that'll help her back this year. And we raised this couch up, made it easier to sit on. It's just a lot of work. When she gets here the 8th, the next day, she'll be all day, 12 to 14 hours in here getting this thing ready to go for everybody. So right now I'm gonna sign off and we'll check in a little bit with another. I'm gonna show you another project that Shane and his guys from Canoe Canada are doing out here, and it's really neat. I'll be right back. All right, I'm up here at the shower house now. Shane and his guys, you know, you talk about good people. They didn't really have to do this. We'd still be here. We would make it work no problem, no matter what. But being the good outfitter, the good guy he is, he decided that the shower house needed some improvement. All right, I'm back. He got it all jacked up, leveled out, up on blocks, keep it out of the dirt. And he's building himself a new deck. Well, that's a heck of an improvement at what it was. It'll be super nice. And when we're here, we spend quite a bit of time right here. Of course, this is where we skin all the bears. These are our skinning tables. I'll show you that. Skinning tables, we'll have canopies over that. We got a great big fan we put out here if it's hot to keep the air moving and the mosquitoes away. And then our water comes from the lake. It's pumped up from the lake, goes into this tank higher than the house, gravity flow tank. And we put some chlorine treatment in it just in case. It runs in there. We got dual hot water heaters. We never run out of hot water unless, of course, we don't get the gas changed in time. But other than that, this is a really nice improvement. We are so grateful that they're doing this, and they're good people to work with. So we're signing off. All right, Jagger and I are sitting down to eat some supper. It's been a long day, and we eat pretty good up here some nights. We've got chicken tenderloin sandwiches, mashed potatoes and corn, and we had a long day today, didn't we, Jagger?
Yep.
We did 25 baits that were already baited, checked them. We had 24 hit. We started up 9 baits. So next time we run that string, it'll be 33 baits. We got back to the cabin. Jagger spent an hour or so or more putting pictures on the computer so we can have pictures show you guys. I went down and unloaded the storage shed into the main cabin, and we both took showers and we're done. So we will sign off for tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.